Welcome to Dinner at Your Table with ZeetheCook. This is our 6th episode, and we've been sharing every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. recipes with you for your family to share at home with your kids. If you have it's the holidays, so we have a lot of invitations going on. So if you're inviting guests over, we always like to share dishes that everyone would love, everyone would enjoy. Today we're making a very delicious Moroccan dish. It's a pan-fried sea bass with Moroccan salsa. It's so delicious. You can use it during Thanksgiving. If you have your turkey and you have all your side dishes and you wanted to add a seafood that tastes great, has a lot of flavor, then this is the right one for you. I will be sharing the recipe this evening on my website, ZeetheCook.com. And to join me today in this special recipe is our professional chef who actually has so many specialties. And this is one of his specialties, one of many. So I'm really excited to go ahead and introduce to you Chef Yunus. So come on over and join us at the table. Hi, how are you? So Chef Yunus has been in the industry for how long now?
24 years.
24 years. It's been a long time. Can you tell us maybe where you went to school and where you practiced in the beginning? I know it was Australia, right?
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about your culinary history.
Well, actually, I started in Lebanon and then I moved to Australia. I went to school for hotel management and culinary arts.
Nice.
I graduated from there. Then I worked with the Hyatt Regency Hotel for 9 years.
Okay, the hotel industry for what, 9 years, right? Amazing.
Then I moved to this area, to Dearborn area, and then I worked in too many places in Dearborn, Devon Heights area. Then now I'm back to hotel business, to more like country clubs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can only dream to experience what you've experienced so far. When I first met Gaif and we went over his history, everything he said inspired me so much. I would love to have, ZeetheCook at a setting, maybe in the hotel industry or even, flipping. He would actually start restaurants. He would train the staff, train the chefs, and then walk out and go to the next restaurant. And he would always ensure that every restaurant was starting off with success and a way to function as a business. So I'm really proud to have him here today, and I'm inspired by him. And thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen. This will not be the last time you see him with me. We're actually hoping to do a show for Thanksgiving to tell you how to stuff your turkey, how to season your turkey, and cook your turkey. We'll talk a little bit more about that after this whole beautiful fish that we'll be doing today.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm very honored actually to be here.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed and excited actually with whatever you're doing.
Thank you so much.
As far as kids and
thank you.
Politicians and you're getting everybody involved, and that's great. I believe that's exactly what we need in our community.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. So I'm going to go ahead and explain each ingredient we have on our table first. So please go ahead and take some notes down if you wanted to take some notes down. If you don't have time to log on and get the recipe, you can go ahead and follow us. Follow as we go. Ask us any questions you have. We'll be happy to answer all those questions at the end of the segment. Right here, really quick, we have oranges. We'll be using these orange peel as part of our dish. And then we have some cilantro, fresh cilantro, limes. We normally would use lemons, but I used it all today during my meal preps. So we're stuck using limes today. So limes are fine to use. We have some red onion shallots right here. We have some raisins. These are perfect raisins to use for a Moroccan dish. So as everyone knows, there are different kinds of raisins, okay? So this is the little small yellow one.
Golden ones, yeah.
Golden, right? They're golden raisins. And we have fresh mint right here. Smells so good. Always reminds me of summertime. We have pitted purple. Do we call them purple? Olives? Black olives. Yeah, or Kalamata olives, exactly. And these red bell peppers right here, we're going to char these on the stove. So after we actually work on our fish right now and take it to the pan to start cooking, we're going to throw these on directly on that fire to char these, and then we'll bring it back and make it as part of the salsa dish. Okay, perfect. And then right here we have some salt, some black pepper, we have cayenne seasoning, and cumin. So these are all the extra flavorful seasonings that we're going to be using on this dish. So as you can tell, if you're into cooking or you're into eating amazing food, you know that these combined ingredients together is what it takes to have an extra delicious dish. So then we have, and he's going to actually share with you a little bit about this fish that we chose today. It's freshly caught, by the way, fresh. He was a little late today because he was trying to get as fresh fish as possible. So it took us some time to find the best fish. We're going to go ahead and show you what it looks like. We're going to keep the skin on.
Black sea bass.
Black sea bass, perfect.
It's hard to find Chilean sea bass, which is always better to use. For sure.
Okay, so the Chilean sea bass is the right one.
Usually it comes like thicker.
A little bit thicker.
You can find them more like as fillets.
So
we had a fresh black bass.
Perfect. It looks beautiful.
I had the fillet at the store.
Okay.
We brought it here. So since we have the skin on, so that's the reason we're gonna do pan fry.
Okay, good.
So, because right now, if we have the skin on, we're gonna broil it. This skin is gonna be mushy. It's not gonna be good, and then you're gonna get rid of it at the end. You're not gonna be eating it.
All right, can I re-explain that really quick to my viewers? So I hope everyone, because you're so advanced that some people aren't really gonna understand our language, right? They're gonna really need that street talk and maybe more basic instructions. So when the skin is on, you don't really want to broil it. You want to pan fry it if you're deciding to keep the skin. Which today on this delicious, beautiful fish, we are keeping the skin. We want it to be crispy. So we're going to go with the pan, which we're going to show you in a second. Otherwise, if the skin was not on, let's show them the cod. So let's say, just in the bag is fine. So let's say the skin was not on your fish. You can go ahead and season and broil it in the oven, okay? So that should be perfect to do.
For sure, if you broil it in the oven, you're gonna put like 3 minutes on one side and then flip it. Another 3 minutes on the other side.
You don't want one side to cook all the way, right?
So and this is the same. That's what we're gonna do while we pan fry.
Okay, perfect.
So right now, since we have the skin on, how we're gonna have that skin to be crispy? So how we're gonna make it crispy?
Right. How are we gonna do that?
We're gonna grab the fish like that. And then with a knife, make like slits.
Okay.
Like this.
Nice.
So and the closer those are, the crispier it's gonna be.
Oh, perfect. So don't keep too much space in between the lines of the fish skin. Yeah. Very nice. Everyone, if we do it, we'll do a close up in a little bit and we'll show you how exactly these lines, how far apart they are. And it's pretty good. Yep. So it looks really fresh, everyone. Always, try to choose the freshest fish. Plan ahead. The more you plan ahead, the more likely you are to get lucky and find a Chilean sea bass, which is the one we recommend. If you're last minute, it's okay. You can find one just like this. Perfect. So we got our first one ready. And then again, what kind of knife should everyone be using when they're doing this?
Any paring knife, those small ones would be good. Big ones, any sharp knife.
Sharp, the sharpest you can get. Yeah, very sharp. You don't want any
Because usually anytime you use the knife, you get the knife to do the work.
Yeah.
To press.
Exactly. It goes right down, right? It slits right down. Perfect. And in the meantime, I'm actually going to go ahead and slice these limes, and I'm going to freshly squeeze these limes while he's working on that.
First, what I need from you, is let's season those slits with salt and pepper.
Oh, okay, good. So your hands are all seafood, right? Okay, so here we go. We're going to take some pepper. He's going to open these up so we can get the seasoning inside the fish. So once it's cooking, it's really nice and delicious. So with one hand, you can probably, if you were doing this, you can probably go boom, 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 boom in each little pocket. So we're opening up these pockets. I think that's good, right? And then we're going to put this black pepper. This is what we're putting right now, is the seasoning inside the pockets of the fish. Perfect. Some salt.
Yep.
All right, so some salt. This is going to give it a lot of flavor.
Especially for the skin, it has to be salty.
Oh, the skin?
Crispy, salty, definitely.
Okay, great. So that's what gives it that extra flavor.
And honestly, if you try this fish today, you're not gonna eat it with the skin every time.
Really?
A lot of people don't like skin.
A lot of people don't like skin, but if you cook it the right way, you're gonna love it. That's what I believe you, honestly. When I do my salmon, actually, because I bake it, I end up taking the skin off because, like you said, it doesn't come out crispy. But if you're cooking it on the pan, then you want it to stay on.
If you cook it on the pan without those slits, the skin is gonna shrink.
Oh.
And the fish is not going to cook evenly.
Okay.
So it's going to have a problem. So
good to know. So be generous with the salt. Again, don't be scared. Put that salt on there. You can get
salt, for sure.
You can get the sea salt on there. You can crack it right on top. Right. What are we doing with these? Are we going to be putting this on this side or the other side? Oh, for the salsa. So that's it. Salt and black pepper.
That's it. Then
straight to the pan. Olive oil.
Olive oil and a little bit of butter. So then the
okay. So as we cook a steak, sometimes people like to cook a steak with some butter and olive oil. We're gonna do the same thing today. Extra virgin olive oil with some butter. That's gonna be the greaser, right? So that's gonna be mixed together, the olive oil and the butter. And then we're gonna lay that fish right on there and allow it to take its time cooking. All right, great. And then we can also take the red bell pepper now, right? And go char. All right, we're taking these, travel with us. We're gonna go ahead with the fish and the bell peppers, and we're gonna char those. Good. All right. So you're over there, right? And, all right. So did you bring the butter?
No.
Okay. So right here, if you want to char a vegetable, you just make sure it's nice and clean. You don't have to season it. You don't have to salt it or anything. Just as is, fresh. Put it on the burner, not the very big one. Put it on a smaller one, just like this, and turn that heat on. Actually, we can do the big one. Let's do the big one. Since there's two. If there was only one, you can do it like this, directly on the smaller round, and then the bigger circle will take 2 bell peppers. There. And we're gonna let that fire really burn it up, and every little bit you can take a fork and just turn it until it's charred all the way through on each side. And then right here we have the butter. It's in this pan. And
olive oil to that.
yeah. So I think that's what's giving it that really delicious flavor, right?
At the same time, the butter doesn't burn.
Perfect. Perfect. Let me show my fans these lines. I'm gonna zoom in right here while that's cooking. So we have these slits in here. Thank you. And really quick, I'm going to actually give you a wooden spoon just in case you need one for any reason. Perfect. So you see that? That's good? That char? It's time to turn? Time to turn. You don't want it to over-char on one side. You want it to very subtle, right? A little bit of charring on each side of the bell pepper.
I'm trying to soften the bell pepper at the same time, give them that smoky flavor from the fire.
Excellent, excellent. So tell us, how your lifestyle is right now. How many hours do you work each day, and
Well, actually, right now I'm not working as hard as before, like 50, 60 hours max, which is usually like
50, 60 hours, yeah.
So usually, restaurant business, you work like 70, 80, sometimes gets to...
You don't work 100 hours like me, right?
You are busy.
I'm so busy.
But it's, at the end, this kind of business, you gotta expect that.
It demands our attention. Yeah, this type of business, definitely in the food industry, demands your attention, demands your passion, right? Yeah. You have to constantly be working.
Okay, right now we're gonna put the fish in here.
Yeah.
So first we lay it on the skin.
Okay.
The skin down.
All right, so we're starting off with the skin.
Skin down for sure, so make it crispy. Okay, now we're gonna leave it to cook. Because usually don't touch it, don't do anything with it, we just leave it.
Leave it alone. Are we using high or medium high?
Just leave it on high now.
Leave it on high. Don't be scared, okay?
Absolutely. So always with the fish, you gotta look at the color. When it changes color, like right now, see in the bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's gonna be like 3/4, the color is like kind of from opaque to cooked, you can tell the difference. And then you flip it.
Okay.
That's it.
Perfect. So this is ready, you think, right? These bell peppers, or should we give them some more time?
Right now, those fish one is thicker than the other.
Yeah, one
So
is.
always,
One might have to get flipped sooner than the other one. Exactly. Okay, so all the flavor on this part of the fish is coming from the oil and from the butter. So once that's all done cooking, we're gonna add the Moroccan salsa on top of that fish. So don't worry about seasoning this part of the fish, because all the flavor and delicious juices are gonna come from the salsa on top. So you actually cut it just like a steak. You can cut right into it just like a steak.
Exactly. Now we'll just need a plate for that.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna leave that fish alone, and we're gonna go get that salsa ready for you guys so you can watch how we make that. شو حسن؟
لا تعرف شو بدنا؟ بدنا بان صغيرة بعد بس مشان نحط شوية
سكلت؟
صغيرة.
A small skillet? Oh, two. Okay.
Yeah. So you want me to do that while we're there?
This or this? This one?
You want me to do this while we're here?
Oh yeah, well, you just switched us to over there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what's the one?
Okay, no problem. It's okay, I'm here. بدنا نقول لهم شو عم نعمل جاي.
Yeah, so right now,
yeah, there, go to him. Talk to them, they're watching you.
It needs a little bit more time to yourself to be more crispier. So this one, this one is better now. You can flip it. Like this.
Looks good, guys. Nice and smoked. We're making some delicious food.
Kind of longer delay, so it's kind of hard to flip it easily. You look right here.
So tell us what's going on over here with all that seasoning you just threw in there.
So right now we're gonna put some olive oil.
Okay.
And we're gonna put those spices. We're gonna put cinnamon and cumin. So that will infuse it.
Do you want us to put the oil now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're infusing
The oil
the oil.
to add it to the salsa.
Okay.
So like
So-
we're gonna put like almost like 1 teaspoon of the cumin.
Okay.
So which is like
Are we on here? Okay.
1 teaspoon right there.
And then cinnamon?
Half a teaspoon. So 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Usually the cinnamon is stronger. No,
So this is really popular in Moroccan dishes, right? So a very popular seasoning in Moroccan dishes is, yeah, so we can explain to everyone what infusing means. So when we make the salsa, we're not just gonna throw oil on there. We're gonna actually put the seasoning and the oil and we're gonna cook this together. That's infusing and combining those seasonings and oils together. It's gonna give it,
when you warm the oil, the spices goes in like faster and gives like more, brings the
extra
aroma.
flavor, right? Extra aroma, extra flavor. Look at this fish right here. Look how
This
amazing.
fish right now
It's amazing. Look at
done.
this.
So what we do now, we're gonna flip this again.
So it cooked on the other side already, huh?
So flip
sure?
it to the skin to get it more
Okay.
crispy while we just like
Okay.
waiting to dish it up.
Okay, perfect. There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. Ah, we destroyed it.
Oh well, this is gonna.
It's okay. It's all gonna look amazing with the salsa, right? That's all I'm thinking about right now.
So now we leave it like this.
Okay,
on the
perfect.
side. So this one here is working. That's beautiful.
We can even put it here. You want to put it here so we can cook with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All it needs 1 minute just to warm the oil.
1 or 2 minutes to get all the flavors in that oil. So what did we put in here? Cinnamon and cumin.
That's it. This is done. Take
Okay.
it there.
All right, you want to take it with us? All right.
Do we need do we have a plate to place it?
Yeah, so Fatima, get us a plate that looks just like this, please.
To have it white would be better.
Oh, all white,
All white.
most likely, or all blue, okay, or no?
Yeah.
All
Blue,
blue?
blue.
All blue, all blue.
All blue.
All blue, all blue. It looks like your shirt. All blue, yep, right in there. Good job. All right, here we are. So, we're gonna go ahead now and make that salsa we talked about earlier. We're gonna slice these limes and squeeze that lime juice first. So guys, I'm gonna have you slice this one and I'll do this one. So fresh, everything is fresh. As you can tell, the fish is fresh, the vegetables are all fresh, nothing's frozen.
And when you say Moroccan food, Moroccan is always like, Morocco is in North Africa. It's very, very effective with the African food, which is the spicy.
Oh yeah,
And the sweet, so it's like
sweet and spicy together. Yeah, it's an
Effective
excellent.
with the Arabic, with the African, and with the European.
Perfect.
Because of that location.
Perfect.
So as you can see, they use those spices. Gotta be cayenne to be spicy.
Of course.
So right now,
And it gives it that beautiful color
so
too.
what we need to do with this is just like take this one off.
Okay. There we go. We're getting all that lime juice in.
Spoon all these seeds up.
This is a lot of fun, isn't it?
100%.
All right.
For sure.
So did you get rid of the seeds?
Yeah.
I hardly had any seeds in mine, huh?
Exactly. 'Cause,
Yeah.
those got,
Yeah.
that's a pepper.
Yeah, it's a good raw bell pepper.
So
All
we
right.
slice,
Slicing and how are
and
we
then we're
slicing?
gonna dice it.
Okay, so slice and dice, guys. All my students know I always teach them slice And then dice.
Just the size, put it on the bowl.
Perfect. So this is the salsa. It's being made with the first main ingredient, which is the red bell pepper, charred. That's where that flavor is coming from, the extra delicious flavor. Perfect.
Okay, now.
Here we go.
Now it's the shallots.
Okay.
You do 2 of them.
Yeah.
I do 2 of them.
Okay.
So first, what I do with this, I cut this side, I cut the other side, and I do a slit right here. And then open it.
All right. So if somebody didn't have any red shallots, could they use the regular red onion?
Yeah, regular onion, or even regular white onion, but you're not gonna use as much.
Right.
Kind of little.
The red is on the sweeter end.
Exactly.
So the white one, because it has a savory, more of a savory flavor, you use a little bit less. And today, for example, if you were to use lemon, you would use more lemon. Because we have lime, we use less because it has more of a citric, stronger flavor. So we didn't want it to overpower our dish today. Are we dicing?
Yep.
Okay. I chose these because they're so cute. I'm always looking for cute little vegetables and fresh. Like we can use red onion and salads, but these would be cute for the seafood dish.
So then we add this right here.
Perfect. Did you do 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can, at the end, you can add more. You can, if you like onions. If you don't like onions, you can have it with no onions.
To taste.
And then it's vegetables. Any vegetable you feel like eating.
Yeah.
This is what you can do at home.
Okay.
With recipes. So right now I'm gonna do the cilantros.
Okay.
And you do the mint.
Okay.
So what we do, we're gonna.
Not too much mint, or what do you think?
I need like
A one bunch, like a small little bunch, half a bunch.
Let me say like half
Half
a
of
cup,
this?
half a cup
Like
of,
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So half a cup of cilantro and like quarter cup of mint.
So this color here is so pretty already. Look at how nice this is. Just the red onions together with that red. Imagine now us putting that green cilantro and mint. And again, as always, I wish everyone who is watching us today can smell this kitchen.
Yeah.
It smells amazing in here. So good. And you know what? As chefs, don't you feel like we're always just eating with our eyes?
Absolutely.
Like we can actually tell what something like tastes like just by looking at it. We can just tell, you know? So that's the good key about being a good chef, is that you're cooking with your heart and you're using your feelings to lead the way.
So right now we added the cilantro to the salsa.
Okay, perfect.
And the onions, then we're gonna add the mint.
We're gonna take this off the sticks because the sticks are too thick and you just want to get the leaves right
So
off.
we have the calamari olives. They pitted.
Yeah, what are they gonna do with
We're
those?
gonna dice them a little bit, like chop them up, like
Oh,
chop them
okay.
Like that. At the end, we're gonna do all the same size in that salsa. So.
You know, you just reminded me with these olives that, when we do meal preps at ZeetheCook on Mondays and Wednesdays, we make a lot of different kinds of salads so that our clients don't get bored. And I've been putting feta cheese in all my salads because my clients love it, but I feel like most of them would love the olives in there, and I haven't been putting that in there. And I just remembered. Even mint. Yeah, that's so true. We do the fattoush with the mint.
Yeah, makes a big
And
difference.
then, yeah, exactly.
Even green pepper and
Oh, yeah, of course. Green bell pepper? Yeah. That's every day. That's no matter what salad we're making, we're adding bell peppers. So we're just gonna, should I just mince this? Just chop it up. Do we do like a rough chop for this salsa?
This is good.
Perfect. Not too much, huh? Not like parsley. We want it to still be in there with everything else. Perfect. So we're gonna add that in there. Just a little bit more. Is that good?
Yeah. So now we added all we're missing right here is
The raisins.
raisins.
So really quick, everybody, we have olives, red onion, red bell pepper charred. We have mint and raisins.
Now we add
Now
lime
we're
juice.
gonna get this lime juice, pour it right in. Whoop.
So juice of 2 limes.
Actually, it was it 2? Was it 2? No, I think we did 2 each.
Yeah. 1 each.
Oh, 1 each, did we? Okay. I need to sleep.
Okay.
I don't sleep.
Remember that oil you worked on?
Yeah.
Remember that oil you worked
Oh,
on?
remember the oil. Okay.
We added to this.
Amazing. It's beautiful. Let's get every pinch of that. Give me that. I'm going to get all the oil. I'm going to get it all down. All the oil. Every little piece of that flavor. It's going to be so good.
And then now we add salt and pepper.
Okay.
So we add salt. Salt.
Pepper.
And now the cayenne.
Okay, here comes.
If you don't want it spicy, don't add it. If you like it spicy, Medium.
I love spice.
1 pinch.
So I'm good with spice.
So this is it.
Okay,
Pinch.
perfect. Our
Exactly.
salsa is ready.
It is ready.
All right, what are we going to do now? We're going to get
All
our...
we're gonna need to now, just add a little bit of olive oil.
Okay,
Mix it all together.
perfect.
And,
Will you grab the olive oil while you grab the fish?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So here we go, everyone. We have this. Oh, please, let everyone smell this. Everyone join us right now. Come to the studio. Smell this salsa. It smells so good. Oh my God, I love it. I can already just feel it. What are we doing with the orange peel?
At the end.
At the very end for garnish? Yay.
So right now a little bit of olive oil.
Perfect.
And then we're gonna peel this.
So our juices in the salsa is coming from the lime or lemon juice, the olive oil, and now at the very end we're going to put an orange zest from a fresh orange. Perfect. So it gives it that citrus, right? It gives it that really strong
And sweetness
citrus
into this orange.
and sweetness, yeah?
Perfect.
Oh,
So right now
wow.
all we do is just mix it.
All right, so just mix it with this knife a little bit. Okay. So now we're going to put everything aside so we can show you how we're going to be plating this beautiful fish. Again, we're using a sea bass.
So right now we use the fish as just like a fish with salsa on top. You can use it as if you go on a diet. You can do it like as a quick lunch. But at the same time, you can add a lot of things. You can eat it with rice underneath it. You can eat it with couscous underneath it. You can eat it with burgers.
So you build it the way you want to build it.
100%. You can do it like
Quinoa, you can put quinoa.
potato salad.
Perfect.
everything underneath it. But right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna dish it out.
Okay.
We're gonna put the fish on the top of the sauce. So since we have the skin on, so we're gonna do it with the skin.
Perfect.
Fix it. So this is it. Then we're gonna have this.
All right, here comes the salsa. It's getting right on top of that fish. And don't forget, we salted it and we put black pepper on that skin. Made it nice and crispy. Perfect.
The more salsa, the better it's gonna taste for sure.
Ooh,
So right now, for sure, no.
what are we missing? Anything? It looks
Just something
amazing.
to add the plate.
It looks amazing. Yes. So you want to try it? So let's try it, yeah? I'm going to grab a fork. And I'm going to grab you a fork. No, I'm going to grab a fork. It's all mine. You can't have any. All right. So let me grab that fork and 2 plates. So tell everybody a little bit about the turkey we're going to be cooking for them. We're going to be showing them. What are we showing them next week?
Actually, next week we're gonna be doing the turkey. It's the whole turkey. We're gonna. Actually, it's not gonna be stuffed, but we're gonna be doing is like
Seasoning
season
it?
it with butter. It's like a butter mix. We'll put some herbs and spices in it, and then we go under the skin inside. Put it in the oven, and then the gravy.
Oh, yeah? Let's do a really quick zoom in on this. And, yep, a really quick zoom in right here before we dig in and try it out, right? So here we go. Remember, like we talked about, you can put some couscous here. You can put quinoa, a little bit of rice.
Anything you want, for sure.
Whatever you like on top of this delicious
Yeah,
dish. Oh, my God. The juice is just like, for sure, screaming with flavor, right? So good. So, here. All right, here's yours. Here's mine. All right. So I'm going to try this one. I'm going to, of course, steal more salsa and put that salsa on top for flavor.
It's very fast to make, honestly. You can prepare this salsa ahead of time at night, like before the night before.
And leave it overnight.
And then you cook the fish the second day, 10 minutes lunch. Lunch is ready or dinner is ready. Whatever.
Perfect. And it's such a mild tasting seafood, you know, you're not scared about it being too fishy, right? There's a lot of people who, oh my God.
Cilantro, mint,
No word to describe this flavor. It's so delicious. It's so yummy. I hope everyone tries making this at home. Again, I will share the recipe with you tonight at ZeetheCook.com. And just as a reminder, we host cooking classes, baking classes, holiday events at ZeetheCook. whenever your kids and teenagers are off of school, we host camps here. So 2 weeks of winter camp is off. They come at 9 a.m., make their own breakfast, make their own lunch. We do arts and crafts. We have a lot of fun here. So if you do want to sign up for classes, contact me at 313-414-2301 or visit my website, ZeetheCook.com. And don't forget, we also do adults classes and team building events. This week, actually, we have our waste management coming with the company. They're going to be doing a team building event here, so we're really excited about that. So stay tuned. Keep following us on social media so you can see all our updates. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much, Chef. So good.